But it's just funny when you get those reactions like that. It's just like, what the shit is that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Um,
He's kind of funny.
after he passed, I saw him a couple of times, like when I was
Hmm.
little. I saw him a lot.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Let me see here. I don't know if he's showing me something out of a movie or if this has something to do with him, but did he have a dog?
Yeah. Batman.
Okay.
So that's kind of.
The dog was called Batman.
Yeah, he was a Chihuahua, and his name was Batman.
I cannot wait, Michelle, until I can get like this. Ah,
Is the dog passed away too?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So now he's basically showing me that now he's sitting on that country porch reading a book and the dog is laying beside him. But for some reason the dog thinks it's bigger than it is. So
He was a Chihuahua, of course. That's what they do.
so he's showing me the dog as like big.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Oh, that is too funny. Sometimes this is the first time I've had someone, with a book and a dog. Like usually I'll see like, with grandma or, with spouse or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he seems to be very like relaxed and comfortable and just doing what he always wanted to do here. Like
That makes sense.
it seems to be no difference to him whether he's here or over there where he is now. He's just kind of like, whatever, you know. So that's funny. Um, he he said that he misses bacon.
Okay.
What's the deal with that?
um, I don't know. There's a story in my family that my mom when my mom and dad first married, they lived in their basement, and he would breakfast is a big deal. Like with my dad and granddad, like it's that's our thing. Breakfast is our thing, and he'd always cut the bacon in half.
Oh.
And my mom was always like, why do you do that? And he's like, because it doesn't fit in the pan, duh. So that is a story.
that is
That's
funny.
funny.
I'm like, why is he showing me bacon? Like, what is that?
That's funny.
Let me see what else Grandpa has. Did he? That's weird. Did he smoke or no?
Yeah, he smoked.
Did he smoke a pipe?
I don't think so. I think it was just cigarettes.
Well, he's smoking a pipe now.
Okay. He probably wasn't allowed to. I bet he probably would have wanted to, and my grandma probably would have axed it. I'll have to
Yeah.
ask about that. That's funny.
Well, he's making a point to say, "Hey, I have this now." Is how it's coming across to me.
Is it
So,
tobacco? That's the question.
oh, I don't know what's in it. He's just proud of the pipe
That's funny.
itself. What goes in a pipe? Does tobacco go in there?
Usually,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can put
Oh,
tobacco like in the little hole part from the little hole cup part on the the back, the end of the pipe. You stuff it with tobacco,
oh.
and, and you light it like a bong. Just, I mean, for those who don't know,
Right. So I've been told.
and you hold the
Okay.
pipe and you light it on the inside of and you suck in, and you like charcoal.
Really?
Yeah, my dad used to smoke a pipe, and we caught him, and then we caught him cigarette smokers back in those days. In those days, did a cigarette. They hid the pipe. The pipe wasn't really,
Yeah. Yeah.
but they would
Because
sneak
it's a
off.
stronger smell.
Yeah, they would sneak off to the barn, or they would sneak off somewhere outside, puff the pipe because it's like straight tobacco. It's a
Yeah.
stronger, yeah.
Hmm.
Then they would hide the pipe.
Well, and that when you say that, I felt like he hid one in the house or something.
Oh.
And
That's funny.
it may even still. Where's the house?
The house was sold after my grandma got sick. They sold the house. But I'll ask my aunt if she ever found a pipe. That'd be funny.
Huh. Yeah, let me know.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to know. Let me see what else. I mean, I think that's it. I mean, he's just really just relaxing. I mean, I don't.
That's funny. Okay.
Not a man of many words. But when he speaks, though, he speaks. And I feel like he's very smart. Like wisdom,
Yeah.
as far as if he was to give advice. And did he always have a story to go with everything?
I don't remember. I don't really remember that part of him if he did or not.
I think he was a storyteller. And I don't mean story as far as lies, but I mean as far as, a sequence of event, an actual story. So,
When I was your age.
right,
Right.
Exactly. That's too funny. Is there
I'm gonna
anything you
take a
want
stab
to?
at. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a stab at this. Did his name
Okay.
start with an R or anything with the R in there?
My dad's did.
I got like a Ronald.
My dad's name was Robert.
Ronald.
Is he passed too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're probably picking up on Dad. Because Grandpa just want to be left alone. He didn't bring anybody else in.
No, Grandpa's
Like,
chilling.
That makes
exactly.
sense. That makes sense.
He didn't bring anybody in or nothing. He is by himself with his dog.
Yeah,
So,
Grandpa's chilling. Like I see Grandpa chilling.
Yep.
He's just
Yes.
like, get away from me,
And yes.
Like I see him doing that. Did he have like that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
No, no, I'm saying like that's how I see him now. Like anybody.
Yeah.
Else,
Oh yeah.
But no, like immediately when you picked up on your gentleman, I felt a guy, but I couldn't distinguish if it was a dad or grandpa. I couldn't tell, and immediately an R came to me while you were doing all that, like R. I just heard a Robert or Ronald or something like that. I mean, Ronald came first, but I'm new to this, so he may have said, and I'm like, what did you say? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, it is kind of fast.
Yeah.
Why does he not bring your father through? What's the deal with that? I mean, not that
I
he
don't
should
know.
or anything. I'm just curious.
I don't know. I don't know why he wouldn't. They got along well. When they my parents built this fancy freaking house, and like there was a goal to like bring him out to stay the summers with us, but he passed before he could. So I mean, like he and my dad were always really close, as they could be without men who don't talk. But yeah.
Yeah.
Did your dad or grandpa, did either one of them play chess or checkers?
I don't know that they did it like regularly, like in a park or anything. I remember playing checkers with both of them when I was little.
Yeah, I see like a checkered board. I don't know if they played each other. I just know someone always played a checkerboard, but I don't know. I can't see if they play chess or checker. I just see the checkerboard.
Okay.
That's probably. Yeah, I got to get to that point where I can ask the questions like that. I've been in the my first was what, a few days back.
Nice. So it's really brand new.
So-
That's cool.
Or maybe it's not really brand new. I'm just paying attention to it now.
Right. Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
it's open. Yeah, instantly. So I think it's your dad was funny though. Your dad was like very lighthearted, very
Yeah.
like he played around a lot. Like he a joke. He liked to play jokes on you, like
Yes.
jokes on you. Yeah,
Yeah.
he jokester. And that I think that kind of made not because I just feel like that relationship there is with granddad like similar. But sometimes your dad would get on grandpa's nerves, like, oh, like it
It's
was just a
possible.
joke. It was a joke for everything.
He's showing me a school bus on a dirt road.
On a dirt road?
He could be showing me his life too, because they like to do that. So they like to show me their memories and like the things that they're proud of. Like I had one lady showing me how well she dressed, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
So I think that's what he's showing me.
Maybe
Um,
he's putting his son on the bus at that dirt road.
It could be. Yeah, he didn't really go to school, I don't think. Like I don't know how far he got, because it was during the Depression and things. Well, I guess it's before the Depression, but I know that he was always proud of all of our education that we got.
You talking about your dad?
My granddad.
Oh, your granddad.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at, Michelle?
I'm laughing at Sherelle down here. Do you have any questions or anything?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
Well,
No.
I think she
No, I still
fell out of the room.
Oh,
Are you still with us?
I'm here.
No, she's still on. See,
Oh, I can't see. Can you see her?
I can see everybody. Oh, no.
I can. It says the seat went open, like you came out to see. Robert, and what's your grandfather's name?
Anthony or Tony. It's the tricksters. That's the tricksters right there. Oh, funny.
Because it says here open seat.
Oh, wow.
And I see the two little, what are those, owls or something?
But you can still hear me?
Yes,
That's bizarre. That is bizarre.
it's not bizarre. We find that
Right.
where's Shar at? Because I know Shar is looking at this now too. Because
I think she went to bed.
I promise you.
That is
Look,
funny.
And look who just joined. And Anthony Davis, parentheses, Tony. Just
That
joined.
is funny. That is funny. That is definitely your granddad playing.
That's crazy.
That is funny. Yeah, Granddaddy just played with us a little bit.
Oh,
He's
that is
basically
hilarious.
Okay, you guys know I'm here. I showed myself. Okay,
Pretty
it's time
much.
to
That's
Yeah.
funny. That's funny.
go. Do you see that, Nelma? You see where that Anthony Davis Tony just joined?
No, the last one I see is Greg Thorpe.
Well, then
That's
that's what
even funnier.
you can't even see it. Because it's Greg Thorpe, and then Nola Girl says, I can't see her either. Yes. And then right after that said Anthony Davis, parentheses, Tony joined.
Oh my God.
And
No,
now
I
you
don't see
can't-
anything.
And now you can't even see it.
I can't even see it. What the heck?
But wait,
Too funny.
you you might be able to go back on the replay and see this now because I started
Oh
recording
yeah, because
it.
you recorded it.
And now I'm recording in the middle of you, and you can see this. That is funny.
That's funny.
And she said Anthony and then Tony.
Right.
And it says Anthony Davis, then in parentheses, Tony.
That is too funny.
Hey, Nikki. Okay, girl. Any other questions, Nelma? What's it, Nelma K?
Gosh.
Oh, that's funny. This is funny. Michelle,
Oh.
I'm glad we have comedians around us, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're not tugging and pulling so much, but I'm just saying I'm glad we have really lighthearted, good people to be my couple of the first experiences.
Right.
They're calm. They're having fun with me.
Look,
Did
Anthony's
someone-
like, what's going on? Why y'all keep saying my name?
Okay, so Anthony. So did someone forget that I was coming here? Okay, this is the funny part. As we were doing the reading with Miss Nell McKay, we got to a part where her grandfather came through to Michelle. And then I believe her father came through to me. And then we figured out the name, and then Michelle was getting information from the grandfather. And then we finally just asked, what was the grandfather's name? Literally, she said Anthony Davis. I mean, I'm sorry. Oh, God. She said Anthony. She said Anthony Tony, and then her screen went away. We can hear her,
Yeah.
but the seat went away, and then literally at the same time you popped on and said Anthony Davis, parentheses Tony.
It's a little spooky. Just a little spooky.
But you know what? It's not spooky. It's actually rather funny. Like I'm over here laughing because every time something happens, we have computer issues. It's always that of which what happens when we get never
That
fails.
is too funny.
I swear, we can't make this up. If people were to see this, they're like these two, Blab TV, the Eminem show.
That's funny.
So go back and watch the replay when it comes to
Yeah, I will.
I promise you, that is funny.
Well, I think the only I don't know. I have a question for
Yeah.
my dad, but I don't know if that'll work or not.
I mean, you could try. I could always ask him, and this is good practice for me. Now,
Yeah.
I can't
And
say I'm
it's
gonna get a
not-
try out. See what it comes if something comes.
It's really it's kind of weird, but I have always wondered okay, so when he passed away, we had him cremated, and my sister and I went and we stayed for the entire process, more than a normal person stays for. And we kind of felt the presence of his mom, and I've always wondered, was she, and was he aware of that, or I don't know. It's just one of those weird things. I know that's a complicated question.
No, it really isn't. I feel, like I said, I don't know how these messages come through, Michelle, but I feel like he knew she was there because she came and got him.
Okay. That makes sense.
I feel like he was very comfortable. She came and got him, and it was an easy. I don't want to say came and got him because he was. But I think he felt like he knew she was there. And I don't know what to see the process, but I just felt like once he transitioned, she was already there, and throughout the process, I don't think she ever left. I don't know. I just don't feel like I don't feel like he did not know she was there. I felt he did know she was there.
Okay.
That's what I feel. That's what I feel. I feel like it was cool.
No, that makes sense. That's fine.
Now I could ask him. Now, Michelle, how do you ask him? Do you just ask the question in your head?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I'm being stared at. Like, what is she doing? Yeah, I still feel this. He said that literally he knew. It was very comfortable for him. Huh. Did he pass away from chest? Any chest pains? Chest?
No, it was brain. He had brain cancer.
Did the mother pass? I mean, the grandmother pass
Hmm
of chest pains?
Lung cancer.
Okay, because I'm just like my chest just feels like a pain up in here. Yeah. So I think I think that's how he's saying yes. I mean, like confirming that he
Okay.
knew mom was there, maybe because I just got the yeah. Right, Michelle? Like that's how I don't know. Like what would that have been?
What do you mean, the chest pain?
Yeah, would
It
that
could
be
be it could be her trying to come in.
I can't have the whole family now. I ain't
It's
got
like Whoopi Goldberg and Ghosts.
I ain't got
Everybody starts fighting.
I ain't got enough groceries. I ain't going grocery shopping. But no, I just feel like it was something with the lungs immediately or chest. Like that hit me. So either that was him just letting me know, yes, he knew for sure, like that's the sign. Like my mom did come get me and this is how I know it was her. Or if she's trying to come through. Did she have dark hair?
Yes.
Curl, like she would curl it tight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she's here.
That's funny.
Hey, how you guys doing? Is there any? She wore skirts a lot and glasses.
She wore a house coat a lot and glasses.
Yeah. Very brown eyes. Very She was a home like very much like she liked to cook in the kitchen a lot. She was very she wasn't of like a skinny build. She was a little girthy. She had some meat on her.
Nope, that wasn't her.
No, this one has
Nope.
some. No, this was not. I mean, she's not like no skinny, but she was. I don't know. I call myself girthy, so.
No, it must be. Maybe it's somebody else because she was a rail and she was a horrible cook and hated it. Like,
Oh, well then that's definitely.
yeah, angel food cake was like her specialty that she got from Kroger's. Like,
Would that be the second wife? Or wait, who did the grandfather leave from?
No, she was. I don't know really anything about her. She had red hair though.
Oh yeah, no. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Did she cook toast?
I think she would make toast. Yeah. Fried bologna sandwiches.
I just saw her in the
It
kitchen.
sounds
so maybe.
good.
Well, I don't know, but yeah. So hey,
Cool.
interesting.
Very interesting.
That was interesting.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. No problem. So is there anything else, or are you good to go, my friend?
I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, go watch the replay because this was funny.
Okay.
Yeah, go watch it. And then invite friends to join, and the next time we come on, just if anyone wants to, Michelle offers life coach services as well as readings, and we try to come on here and damn it, we try not to stay 4 hours, but it's
Right.
I think it just 11 to 12, 1, 2, or 3. We might as well go as long as and then get done and keep it at a good 4 hours. Michelle's like, no, I'm about done. I'm about done. But no, okay, Miss Nell McKay, appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you both
All
very
right.
much.
All
You're
right,
welcome.
enjoy. I can't even get her off the thing because she's not even on. There we
I'm
go.
trying to
Is
hang
she
up.
gone now? Oh,
No,
is
she
she
hang
go
it.
now?
It won't
I
hang
mean,
up.
See what?
I keep hitting leave and hang up. Hang up.
Is there anything else that grandfather wants to tell her?
I'm telling you.
Seriously.
Oh,
Hang
Lord.
up.
You know what, Michelle?
What's that?
I wonder if that's Audrey again.
You and Audrey are best friends now.
Because if I can recall the picture, I think she had dark hair, glasses, and she was not heavy set, but a bigger woman. I'm wondering
Right.
if that's her. Like, hey, I'm back. Hey,
You'd have made friends with Audrey.
I like her. She's cool people. Are you still on, Nelma K? Can you hang up yet?
Yep. I'm gonna force
Yeah, because
close my app.
the little thing, the little square is darker than the other one on my end.
Yeah, let me try to force close it.
So,
Thank you.
All right,
yeah,
sweetheart.
you're welcome. Oh, that is too funny.
No, she's still on. Hello?
Yeah,
Did she force close it?
I guess I could never. I mean,
That all I
it's
can
still
see is
darker.
it's an open seat. Do you do readings on anyone?
Who? Let's see. What is this?
Anthony Davis, Tony.
For the most part, I do. It worked.
Anthony, did you want a quick reading?
Hmm.
Well, I guess so. Some people say, okay.
Hello.
Hey, how y'all? How are you, lady?
Hi, how are
Hey,
you?
I'm good.
Hi-
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Good.
we can hear
Yeah.
Okay,
you.
good. You're not hearing echo or anything, are you?
No, we're good.
Okay, good, good. Some other people tell me they were hearing echoes, and it took me a little while to figure out why I was getting them conflicts and things. I got a brand new setup here, so yeah, found out that my microphone was trying to be the speaker. Is pretty much what was going on. So yeah.
Well,
How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing all right. I was kind of wondering about when I first come in. I know y'all was laughing about the situation with the correlation between my name and the correlation of the young lady that was kind of sort of here. So it was odd. It was odd. I guess maybe fate had something to do with it or something. I don't know. Yeah. But I Michelle, I've seen you before on another blab. I haven't met you
okay.
officially. I've seen you before
Okay.
in another blab. I think you was on with a friend of mine named Frankie.
Hmm.
Um,
I don't know.
I
I
think
jumped on a
so.
few.
Yeah. But um, I really don't know what to ask, to be honest with you. There's so many things. There's so many things I could ask. But
What are you questioning right now within you? What's this battle that you're feeling? You're questioning something.
well, that's a lot. I've been going through a lot for the last 8 to 10 years. So yeah, I've been dealing with a lot with family issues, family problems, spiritual issues, health
Um,
issues.
I was gonna say those health issues right now pretty much takes priority, I feel like,
Yeah,
for you.
yeah. I mean, they do. And there's a lot of things going on with the family situations that are really bothering me more than anything else. before I go on, I just want to say I am agnostic. I'm very agnostic.
Okay.
I come from more of a Christian background. So, a lot of Christians, they're not into readings and this kind of stuff, but I'm more open to that kind of thing because of my interest in the paranormal and the spiritual issues and that kind of thing. And so, I'm a bit more agnostic with my thinking when it comes to things. I do know my dog who passed away 5 years ago still with me. I still see him, feel him, call him on UDPs, growling the way he used to, doing that kind of thing. So, I do know that, people, it's around. So I'm pretty open to it. But the biggest things that are going on is situation in my family. My ex-sister-in-law left, and pretty much in a nutshell, she had a nervous breakdown, and left when my youngest nephew was 2. Well, no, excuse me, 1. He was around 1, and it's been living hell ever since. My brother has fought tooth and nail to keep custody of his kids, which he does, but we've had a lot of family problems with it. She's just, nutshell, it's not a pretty story. It's affected my family's businesses to the point that we're closing up. Town history has a lot to do with that too, or excuse me, town politics has a lot to do with that too. Somewhat my health has to do a little bit with it too. My mother's health has a little bit to do with it too. We're just burnt out. I'm pretty much burnt out myself because I'm just like the point that I don't like the way things are going. And don't want to see things go the way they are. But I have a lot of questions about it. Another situation is my Aunt Rainiel, who passed away in '99, about 3 or 4 years before we moved here to Virginia. Her and I was very close, and it's just bothered me ever since that I haven't seen her, heard from her, talked to her, been near her. She was like a rock to me. Just somebody I could really talk to. And there's been many times where I have questioned why she doesn't intervene, or a spirit intervene, some kind of spirit intervene in this situation. I'd like to hear from her again. I really would.
I would just say this about that. It's not for her to intervene because the lesson is for you, because you've got to.
Michelle, you sound a little muffled.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm laying down. But can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying that she's not supposed to intervene because this is something that you are to learn for yourself, to stand alone. And that isn't a bad thing. It's just you've got to learn your own power.
Yeah, and in some situations it's been taken away from me a lot.
Yeah.
Because of my health situations and my family situations, and
But your health is like the number one thing right now. Um,
It always has been. Yeah.
like, and when I say that, I mean you really should place most of your focus right now on your health. Um, I see a few things. I see some cholesterol issues. Um, I'm a little concerned about your heart, um, and lungs.
You know, the heart, I can tell you, I got a heart murmur, so I know about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
But your heart is weaker, like it's not pumping as effectively as it should be. Um,
Well, it could be from the murmur. Yeah.
and then I worry about cholesterol, like plaque in the arteries, that sort of thing. So I hope that you're monitoring that. Are you monitoring your cholesterol on a regular basis?
Not really. No.
You may want to go get that checked.
Um,
And I feel like it's some circulation issues in your legs.
oh, yeah, I know about them. Yeah. A lot of that's because of diabetes and cerebral palsy. And I don't have a major case of cerebral palsy. I got a very minor case of it. But, um, yeah, I've had a lot of circulation problems in my feet and my legs. Had a lot of health issues because of that.
You may have a bit of arthritis too.
I suspect that also, especially in my back. In my back.
In your hips.
Um, a lot of that is because, I'll just be honest with you. I've given up. I've almost given up.
Now, what made you decide to give up?
And, my family situation is the point that I've lost a lot of power in my life. I really have. Got an overprotective mother and an a-hole of a brother. And then my ex-sister-in-law doing what she didn't help the situation.
Let me ask you this.
And
Let me ask you this. What is one way you can get your power back?
I really don't know. I'm stuck. To be honest with you, I feel stuck.
Spend
Don't
some
know what
time
to
with
do.
it. Like, think about it.
I really don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe cared about my health a little more. That might be one. But still, even if I did that, I'm still going to feel stuck
But how do you know that?
from circumstances that are going, have happened, are going on, and the way my mother and my brother acts.
If you
Can
were, I'm sorry, go ahead, Melinda.
No. Go ahead.
I was going to say, if you were in perfect health today, how would your life be different?
Well, it'd be a lot healthier. That's
Would you
pretty
be
much it.
happier?
Um, I wouldn't. I wouldn't necessarily say that, but um, it's just I would be a lot healthier. I would be a whole lot healthier. I can guarantee I wouldn't have as high cholesterol as I do.
But it wouldn't matter as far as your happiness.
Um, no, because I'd still be stuck
So then what makes you
with
happy?
with my family situation
What makes you happy?
and
Like,
circumstances.
block out the family. Like, let's just leave them over there and let's just talk about you.
Well, a lot
Right?
of things make me happy.
So
Um,
what makes you happy?
well, my family business is about to go corrupt.
We're
That
we're
did
being
make me
positive. We're
that.
being
Oh no, I'm just
positive.
saying that did make me happy. That made me sane. That's
That
part of the thing that made me sane was the business that was going so well until it crumbled, and it is crumbling, about to just fall apart. Um, but that made me happy
okay,
because
what else?
um, um, even though I have a love-hate relationship with my family, they make me happy. I do love them. I love them a lot. I think dearly of them. especially my nephews. They're the world to me.
Let me ask you this.
And,
If you were the only person on earth, what would make you happy?
and learning,
Learning
learning,
what?
just learning in general.
So what does that mean? Does that mean you would read a lot?
Yeah, I
What
mean,
kind
I
of
do that
things
all
would
the time
you
anyway.
So what kind of
But,
things do you read now?
but um, well, I read a lot of stuff about the paranormal. Study a lot about the Bible and and religion in general. A lot of science fiction. A lot of biographies, autobiographies, biographies. Um, Star Trek novels. um, yeah, but I read a lot.
And then how does it feel when you read?
Uh, well, it feels good because I'm keeping my mind going, active, going all the
And
time.
and how often do you read?
Um, well, because of the internet, not as much as I used to, but I do read quite a bit. Everything from blogs to paperbacks and hardbacks, and even stuff on my tablet because it's a little easier.
Okay.
Um, I always do a crossword puzzle every night before I go to bed, just because it's some kind of word thing going on. So, um, but anything to do with reading, studying, you know, I keep going with it.
Okay. What else would you do?
And well, ham radio keeps me going. That's happy. That makes me happy. Uh, believe it or not, internet kind of helps a little because I get to talk to people at least. Um, but um, Star Trek, Star Trek keeps me happy. Um,
Okay.
Comic books. I have a lot of solaces that I like to go to. Uh, but movies, DVDs, Blu-rays, keep myself entertained all the time, best I can. Learn to play the violin, fiddle, violin, same thing almost. But family situation, family life, just I can't move on because of situations in my life. Don't know
I'm
what to
gonna
do
I'm gonna say this to you. Um,
because they won't let me move on. I feel like they won't let me move on.
I'm gonna say this. Every day, focus on things that you can immediately control that makes you happy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
What would some of those things be?
Well, I really, I really don't know. I mean, named a lot of stuff that I do that just kind of gets mind off of the situations. But um, I don't, I don't, yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you, like I said, I'm doing, ham radio makes me happy. I've been licensed ham since '93. I'm planning on upgrading that license to another higher class, just because it's something that I'm wanting to do to keep my mind active and going. Um, but like I said, I just feel stuck. I felt stuck for 8 years. slowly seeing my power get taken away from me from an overprotective mother and a brother who is a bit domineering and controlling, and I, I just don't. I don't know.
Anthony, can I say something?
Yeah.
I want you to try to remove yourself from the pity aspect that you're in when it comes to the family. Set all that aside and focus on you on a day to day. You are able to shut the negativity out to work on you. You are very much in power to make those decisions for you. No one can take something from you unless you give it to them or unless you allow them in to take it. You have the power to say no. You have the power to say, I don't have time for that right now. I need to work on me. You have all the power to remove the bad stuff that you feel is around you away. An overbearing mother, as you say that she is, can easily be left over here, you know what I'm saying, to the side by just simply shutting it down and saying, Mom, I can't. Not right now. Not today. No. Does that make sense?
A little bit. I mean, it does. But still, with my mother, I can't work with her. She won't let me unless things are going her way.
I understand.
And if I try
So
to say anything constructive,
So it might be time for you to separate, let her work on what she's working, and you start your own project. If you have the knowledge, if you have the skill base, it might be time to separate the two if you don't feel it's tolerable right now to work alongside her. You know what I mean? And that's taking on another project. Because what I see when you like to read, you like to get lost in the sci-fi. Everything up there is perfect. Everything out there is it all makes sense. And then you come to reality and have to deal with the family business and the family and all the turmoil going in. You can easily stop it and say, I'm going to handle Anthony. Anthony is going to find a hobby and project, and Anthony is going to move this next project over. And I think you're just allowing them to come in and take everything from you when you don't have to give them that. That's not theirs to take. That's yours to keep. And that's that energy. I say that because it's very doable for you to do. You just have to stand in your power.
I don't see it. I really don't. I've dealt with it for.
You have to believe it. And what happens is every time you say you don't see it, you're giving them and the energy, the negative, you're giving it more power than you're depositing into yourself. I promise you, I see if you just take that power back, and you can do it. It's just as simple as saying, I no longer allow anyone to take my joy, my peace. I no longer allow people to give me their negative energy. By just simply saying it, believing it, you'll start to see a difference in how you are functioning with the family. You can really do it, Anthony. You can really do it.
I've tried. I've tried for 8 years, and it just don't seem to go anywhere other than arguments, overprotectiveness, more clamping on.
Do you live with your mom?
I have to because of medical problems.
Hmm.
Don't
There's
want
no,
to.
no,
It's
I'm
not a
saying,
choice by me.
is there any other family or any other?
There's my brother, but he is such a arrogant a-hole that I'm like, nope, you just need to be over there, do your own thing, deal with your own issues. And I love you. I love you as a brother. If I need your help, I'll call for you. Um, I'll be there for you as a brother, and I'll be there as uncle for my nephews. But nope, I can't live with my brother. He is too domineering, overpowering, and arrogant, and an
I
a-hole.
say, I say, in citrus life, Angela, you hit it on the nail. It's like you're hoarding. It's like you're hoarding all of these feelings, and you refuse to let them go. And it's like she said, if you look on the chat part, the best way she described it, which is excellent, is lots of boxes in the room of your mind. You should pick one box and clear it to make room little by little. So did you have a fan on or something, Michelle?
Yes, my fan is on, but
Oh,
I have my thing on mute.
oh, okay. The So basically, have you ever seen like the hoarding? How someone hoards,
Yeah,
and they're so scared to get rid of all that stuff that means nothing to them. It just means nothing. It's a piling and piling to the point you get lost inside all of that material stuff. That's what you're doing. I think holding these emotions in is hoarding, and you're stockpiling them all over to where you're suffocating, and you don't see a way out because you've allowed it to keep stacking, stacking, and stacking. So, like Angela said perfectly, to make it more sense, it's like all those boxes. Take a box out at a time and clearing it. Every day, she says, every day envision clearing each box until your room, which is in your brain and your soul and your emotions, your body, is clear. So if you can kind of take it step by step and say, today, don't worry about 2 weeks from now or 3 months from now or anything. Today, I am going to do this. Today, I'm not going to allow this to make me angry or upset, as a day by day process. And once you start to feel the difference of making these small changes, you're decluttering those boxes, if that makes sense. Today, I'm going to read my favorite comic book, and no one's going to interrupt me. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to be at peace with it. And then in that hour that you read it, you don't allow anything in to distract you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how piece by piece. Today, when I get up, I'm going to eat a great breakfast, and I'm going to be active. I'm going to go on the internet or wherever you need to do to further some skill levels. You're going to start paying attention to your health. You're going to start eating right, paying more attention to what you need to do for your body. Because you have got to work on getting that feeling better so that you're able to be more mobile by yourself and not so dependent on mom and whomever else to keep you in that captive state. But day by day, small pieces, start removing it and just making that decision on that one thing. Today, nobody's going to say anything negative to me. Today, I'm not going to make any excuses as to why I can't do this. Today, I'm going to head this straight on. And it's just small decisions and small actions, and sticking to them on a day-by-day basis until you start to see a clearing and you have more focus on what needs to get done.
No, I wish I knew a way to do that, because it's really hard to live with my mother, who just is overprotective. I'm going to keep my baby safe, and doesn't realize I'm killing my baby more than I am helping my baby.
Well, you're letting her do this. That's you. And Anthony, I can't sit here and allow you to keep going into this victim mode, because you can change this. You have every bit of power to change this. Every bit of power. She thinks if she's killing you, it's because you're letting her kill you, because you're giving her that power. I don't think she means bad by it, and she just wants to protect you. But at some point, you have to say, Mom, I have it. Give me some time. Allow me, in a very respectful manner. I'm not saying an argument has to go out, or just, Mom, allow me some time. I'm figuring some things out, and allow you some time to get through some of these things. Don't give her this power, because every time you say she's this or she's that, you giving them or whomever the power. It's I, which means you. I am allowing them to steal what I need to have to keep moving. I'm allowing them in to do this to me. You're not a child. You're not in high school. You're not an infant. You are of age, and you're breathing. You have your sight. You have your arms. You have your legs. Whether or not it's a lot of circulation, you're still able to move. You're still able to grab hold of life and make it into something else at this point. So I'm just asking you, is every time you think, I can't do this, follow it with, I am going to do this today. And just stick to it. Because I think you're just in a slump. You're getting into that victim, and it's that poor woe is me, and it can be fixed. It really can be fixed.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've handled my situation pretty well with my brother, because I pretty much have decided the fact that, yeah, he's not, even though he is my brother and I love him to death, and just I have pretty much taken the stance of, you need to be over there and live your life. You need to let me be over here and live my life and deal with my issues, and let me be myself. And if you're angry and jealous and that I'm better at you at the internet or whatever, then I don't give a flying, you know what.
Like that stuff to me, super petty. Move that little stuff out of the way.
I mean, I have, as far as my brother goes, cause,
right, because at the end of the day, your family is love. You just have to learn how to love each other. So like Angela said, choose one thing that you're going to fight for tonight. One thing. Talk to Mom, or make the next meal healthier. Like, choose just one thing.
Well, I've done it a few times. I've done that a few times, and it turned into a family argument, family fight. Nope, that's not what's going to happen. Nope, you're going to be overprotective for the rest of your life. She hadn't told me that seriously, but that's the way I feel. I'm the one that's taking care of you, so let me take care of you. And I'm like,
Well, all I can say is,
back in mind, I'm like, you're killing yourself too, Mom, because you're not letting me take care of myself. If you let me take care of myself, it would ease some things off of you.
but you can do that. I just think you're into this mode of excuses now because you're trying to make reasons so it's easier to deal with by making I can't do that because she won't let me. And I feel like you're using that as a way to say you can't move forward. I'm asking you to try one thing, and I'm telling you you have more power than you think you have. But you have to get out of you have to get out of your own head thinking you're a victim, because you're not. You're making yourself a victim, but in reality, you don't have to be in that space. You don't have to be there at all. At all. It can turn into a family argument all you want, or all they want. You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to bring it in. You don't have to receive whatever they're throwing at you. You don't have to receive it. I know. I mean, there's people you can reach out to. There's counselors, family counselors, if you want to try to be heard without mom, coming at you. There's outlets that you can go to for help if if you choose to just correct this. And it can be done. While you're on the internet, if you're really good at the internet, just search people, family counseling, and see what comes of it. Maybe someone can come to the home and do
they don't have anything to do with that. I've tried that before. I've done my part, but my mother pretty much was like, if you need mental health, you get it, but I'm not mentally ill.
Yeah, and getting counseling is not even saying no one's any mentally ill at all. Getting counseling is just having an intervention, someone to mediate in between two parties that can't seem to get on the same page. Does not signify mental health issues at all.
She pretty much she gets defensive. She just says, nope, there's nothing wrong with this situation. I'm supposed to take care of him. He's the only one.
I think honestly, I think because you keep going back to that because you're allowing her to do that. You're allowing her to do that because it's easy to say, Mom, I'm good, and hold it off. So, I mean, until you're ready to make a change, I don't know if you can even receive what we're saying, because it's like you're hoarded. You have so much clutter here. You're not even able to receive a possibility. That's what you're missing. You're missing the fact that you have a possibility for some change. But because what she's doing is normal for you, you keep referring back to that.
No, I wouldn't say it's normal. Any loving mother would do, but what I would have want my mother have done and say, okay, take a little bit more initiative. Sure, I'll back you up in your pursuit of wanting to go back to college. Sure, I'll listen to your input about what to say, what to do to improve our situation, instead of just la 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 la, ignoring me.
Well, then maybe, like I say, if you're not your mom and then maybe you should find someone that can come and help you declutter, work with someone outside of your mom, have somebody come in and just work with you one-on-one, like really work with you one-on-one. And maybe it'll build you stronger and help you declutter and help you tear down, like Nelma got to tear down the defensive walls. All the words try, can't, those are nothing but negative words that you're already claiming defeat in those words. So I would just reach out and see if there's someone in your area that you can talk to that can come do maybe house visits and just help you through this turmoil. Michelle, are you okay? Are you getting sleepy?
Yeah, I do need to go to bed. For some reason, I'm not getting sleepy, but I do need to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's going on 3 o'clock in the morning. So Anthony, I hope you get some guidance. I hope you're able to seek some help. But I just want to leave this with you. You have the power to get back your peace. You really do have more power than what you're giving yourself credit for. So again, it doesn't have to be a lot, but just try one thing, like Miss Angela said, and one thing. Try one thing and be consistent with that one thing. Just try one small thing as a start of a change. Okay?
Well,
You can do it, Anthony. You really can. Okay?
a lot of people told me that.
You can do it. You really can.
Yeah.
You really can. Give yourself post-it notes. Write yourself a little note. So when you wake up in the morning, you see a note, I am worth it. You wake up and know, I can, or I'm going to eat a banana today. I'm going to go outside and try to walk, a half a block. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself little notes during the day as motivational notes. When you wake up, what's the first thing you see? I am powerful. I am okay.
Yeah.
And it's okay. You can do it.
I mean, there's
Okay?
been times where I just got to the point like, only thing can change this an apocalyptic event or something drastic, major change. She's out of the
Yes.
picture. He's out of the picture. Something.
The major change is you just changing your mindset that quick. Get out of the I can. She does this. Everything is everybody else. Anthony needs to do this. Anthony has this. Anthony must do this. And take back your power.
That's gonna be a rocky road dealing with her because I've tried that many times. Tried to take
There
up,
you go. There you go again.
and it's not a
There you
pretty
there you
sight.
go again. There you go again.
No, I'm just being honest. I'm being truthful.
No, I understand. I think you're falling because that's what's normal for you. But we do have to go because I know it's 2:45 and I got to get my kids up in the morning too. And I wish you luck. I wish you well. And I know if you just try one thing, it'll start your process for you. Okay?
Okay.
You will. Say, I will.
I will.
I will. And mean it. I will.
I will.
Okay?
Yeah.
You will. I'm going to check in on you, Anthony. I'm going to follow you. I'm going to check in on you and just know that you can. Every day, I am okay. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Get you some rest, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. All right, Anthony.
Well, appreciate it, ladies.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me go.
Got me some scissors this time.
Where'd you find them at?
I found 2 pair in the kitchen.
Good. Let me use them.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I'm not tired. When I have to get up at 5:30.
Well, I'm right there with you. I don't have to get up at 5:30. I have to get up at 6. But, ooh, that was a lot.
Well,
So,
yes.
ladies and gentlemen, I didn't get to laugh as much. I know, right? Her and that hair.
I'm gonna be bald before it's over.
I need that Tibetan bowl right now.
Yes. Go ahead and get on right quick.
Yeah, Angela, get on with that Tibetan bowl. Come on.
Take us home.
Take us home, sister. Come on, Miss Angela.
Do you have a busy day tomorrow?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was going to, but Michael just texted me. He said instead of doing the show tomorrow, let's just try to go early Thursday. I'm like, cool, I'm good. Because we're going to go back live.
Oh, okay. Did you get my text messages?
She just
What
jumped
is?
right on with the music.
She probably had it going the whole time. Speaking of crickets, can I just say this right quick? You remember we heard crickets yesterday?
Yes.
Rotunda said she found a cricket in her house.
Lord Jesus.
So I was like, I told you we heard a cricket.
Is that an app you have, Angela?
It's YouTube.
Ah.
You know what? When you say that, I'm going to put YouTube on my TV and put it on something relaxing and go to sleep.
Girl, when I smudged, now it feels so much lighter. It feels so cool now. Oh my God.
Because you cleanse your stone.
Yes.
Yes. You done filled it up.
That was a lot.
Did you get my text message?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I know.
What's the name of that app?
What app?
The one that Angela is using.
No, it's YouTube.
Oh.
Girl, she just told you it was YouTube, but you said you're going to get YouTube on your TV.
Oh, that's right. Uh-oh.
Oh, gosh.
It's beginning.
Angela.
It's on Tibetan singing bowl meditation.
Yes, I'm about to put that on right now. I'm going to go to bed. Ladies,
too.
I enjoy you.
Yes.
Angela, thank you for closing us out with the Tibetan bowl.
She's frozen.
She's frozen. Oh, and she's even beautiful at 2:51 in the morning.
Oh. Yes. Good night, you all. But she said she's not.
Yeah, we're having a connection issues again.
Really? Pandora, I didn't think about that.
No, but she says she's not tired. Good night. Thanks. Pandora has intentions. Who's left out? But she says she's not tired. Good night. I don't know, left out, but she says she's not tired. Who, Michelle? No, but she needs to go to bed.
Yeah, I do need to go to bed. That's what I do need to do.
I'm freezing.
Yeah,
I'm on my iPad.
Man, I did not know you were still there. I was like, what is that?
Oh, now she's off. I don't know. Are you still on, Angela? Oh, no. All right. We are about to go.
Yes. All right, Melinda. Have a beautiful night.
Call me.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Call me tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Will.
Thanks. See, now we're at 114 viewers right now.
Yeah. 11. See, 11. There goes my number.
Yep. And
good night.
Amaya, I didn't realize Amaya's birthday is 1/10/11.
Huh. You ought to look that up.
11011. 11011. Right.
Did you look it up?
No. What website?
Angel numbers. I just type in angel numbers.
Angel numbers. I won't look it up. Okay, Michelle. Don't cut your hair too short tonight.
Right. All right, Belinda. I will talk to you tomorrow.
Yes, the bowls helped, Angela. Thank you.
Yes.
Always.
The bowls and your energy.
Yes, Lord, yes.
You might as well sleep with that under your pillow.
I'm gonna sleep with it around my neck, on my neck. It can touch my skin, right?
Yeah, I would think that would be therapeutic, you know?
Ugh, it gets hot.
You know, I use mine for my hot flashes.
See, now it's hot. Like it's taking all this. It's warm again.
All right,
All right, y'all.
Melinda.
Good night.
Good night, y'all. Good night, Melinda.
Good night. Put them scissors away. Good night.
Good night.